Well, it couldn't happen to a nicer grifter. Brianna Wu, aka John W. Flint. Wait, it's the other way around, I think. John W. Flint, aka Brianna Wu. I don't know how these things work. You got to ask somebody with one of the other 82 genders, I guess. Is being based and saying that the non-binary movement is co-opting the trans movement, and it started a cluster on Twitter of cancellation. Brianna Wu is now not woke enough for the woke people who are in 2023, and it's so funny to watch. Now, if you don't remember Brianna Wu came into prominence with GamerGate, and of course grifted off of that, trying to, of course, attack the GamerGate personalities who were pushing back against wokeism in gaming. And of course, we know the rest is history here. So let's get into the news. This is so funny. I'm laughing so hard this morning, and I would love to read some of these tweets to you. So this is a conversation right here where somebody's having a conversation with Brianna Wu. It says, it puts the lotion on its skin. They're talking about this random non-binary-ish person. I don't know what gender it is. They like to be called it, I guess. I don't know. That's fine by me. We can call them it. And Brianna Wu chimes in at some point and says, God, I mean, if you're not super hot, maybe just dress normally and don't present yourself as a transvestite. You can go a long way in just being skinny and dressing normally. So I love Brianna Wu criticizing somebody else's looks and way they dress. If you don't know what Brianna Wu looks like, oh my gosh, ironic kettle pot situation right here. But it continues on. There's a lot of screenshots that got dropped. And here we are. Brianna Wu says he unequivocally supports I get so confused, guys. There's too many pronouns, non-binary people, and everyone who says so is lying for clout. So there it is. And Brianna Wu, of course, goes here. I think socially, I have no issue respecting their pronouns. And then somebody says, like nippleless top surgery fad seems a massive red flag. Yeah. Oh no, this person's fetish is not as valid as Brianna's fetish. This is the funny part. These people all have weird fetishes, and they're all trying to place this on society and tell us we're not allowed to even notice that they have these fetishes. We're supposed to pretend like they're completely normal people. And if we don't, we're bigots or whatever. It's complete gaslighting. But now one fetish is not as equal as another fetish in the animal farm here of the LGBTQIA plus community and whatever the it community is at this point. So it continues. Doe came up, I repeated your very plausible position that it pronouns are about a degradation fetish. Really hilarious. Dimona is in the GC, and I didn't know they were dating. Well, the police came, and it was all over. I mean, then I asked what she did for a living. It didn't go over well. Not she. They. So even the wokest of the woke, Brianna Wu, does not understand pronouns at this juncture because it's too difficult to keep track of. Now, you should just call men men and women women. It solves everything. And just don't get offended if somebody doesn't recognize you as one of the whatever 82 other genders there are. It continues on and on right here, and it's really, really funny. I'm just dying on this. More Brianna Wu stuff. Look, I'm speaking honestly here. Probably too honestly. But I recognize now, and this is the based part. Thank you, Brianna Wu, for joining our GamerGate movement, finally. Now that leftist culture was always going to take us here. What? This is the shocking thing. What a reaction here. Leftist culture was always going to take us here. They know what the problem is. They know exactly where it lies after all this time grifting on it. I absolutely love this. I said nothing about the BLM riots because I didn't want the trouble. Wow. We knew BLM was bad, and we said it. We took the heat, Brianna. Why weren't you there? Oh, it's about grifting. I said nothing when the tankies started taking over the party. I didn't want trouble. And I said nothing when they took over trans stuff and said you didn't need to have dysphoria to be trans. And I'm looking at where we are, and it's like my silence led us here. That's right, Brianna. Silence is violence. So sad. We did it with great intentions. But if we don't stop this bullshit, leftism will die. I really hope it will die, and I love it, and I want the infighting to continue like this. I want it to grow. I think this is an amazing thing right here. Brianna continues on. I'm old enough to remember when we moved away from transsexual. I'm a bit more nuanced. You have to remember, daytime TV was obsessed with the sex in transsexual. So, it was trying to water that down. I do think that as transgender doesn't mean anything clinically anymore. It makes sense to bring it back. So yes, Brianna wants us to call them transsexual transvestites from Transylvania. Once again, absolutely hilarious. And then Brianna at some point also said that the trans movement now is more toxic than Gamergate. So leftism's bad, trans movement's toxic, all these non-binaries are weirdos. I have to say, I agree with you 100%, Brianna Wu, and I welcome you into the culture war in 2023 on behalf of the non-woke agenda. And we're a big tent here. Come join us. And enjoy having fun on the internet and not caring if you get canceled or not for saying what the truth is. Wow, this is hilarious stuff. Now, if you go on to Twitter or whatever, it's just lambasting Brianna Wu over and over and over again. The woke are just absolutely incensed about these DMs being leaked, and I absolutely love it. It couldn't get more fun for us here, and I love seeing Brianna lose all of his clout finally. Leave a comment down below with what you think about this. Hit that like and subscribe button. We'll be back soon.